What's up, everyone? I'm gonna make this quick unedited video here really quickly. As you guys probably know, my interview with Chris Guy was taken down this morning. As soon as I found out, I uploaded it on Patreon and on Rumble. Seems like those are the new platforms that have a little bit more freedom in terms of what you post on there. I don't have a problem with you disagreeing with me or Chris or anyone. I don't have a problem with you expressing your disagreement on the comments. I really don't. I'm always open to criticism. I'm always open to new data, and I always have an open mind, and I don't have a problem changing my mind when something makes sense to me. I do have a problem with censorship, and I have a problem with cancel culture. Even if some of the things Chris said in the interview weren't right, or there were two out there, he never said anything about the jab. He didn't say anything about that. He just said a few questions that you should ask your doctor, and then he suggested a few things that you should ask your doctor, and then I don't recall him saying anything about that. I don't recall him making any sort of call to action. At the beginning of the video, I added this huge disclaimer, which I got from Alex Schulz, I think is his name, when they had Alex Jones on their podcast. They had this huge disclaimer, that way they wouldn't take the podcast down, and even then they took it down. I appealed with YouTube. I messaged them. I said, look, I'm open to have anybody on here. If anybody has a counter argument to anything he said, I'm happy to have a lawyer. I'm happy to have a doctor. I'm happy to have anybody on here. But we'll see what happens. The best way for you guys to keep up to date with all these things I do is on my Instagram, which is just Christopher.Meneses. I'll put that link in the bio. And yeah, it's pretty sad, man. It just makes his, if anything, censoring him just gonna make his point even more valid. Because if he's just talking shit, they wouldn't care. If there's nothing behind it, they're just like, oh, this guy's just talking shit. But they're taking it down, and yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. They didn't even say what specifically he said that caused the video to take down. So in terms of this decision, it looks to me that YouTube is making emotional decisions as opposed to rational decisions, and that when the emotions are involved, you have a big problem, because then that brings out your beliefs as a person, and you shouldn't mix the two, right? When we're having a conversation with zero emotions, like I'm pretty black and white. I don't add emotions to these conversations. I don't base my opinions on emotions. It's straight up data and what makes sense to me and what doesn't. It seems to me that this YouTube people that are taking videos down is simply because they don't like somebody. It's a very, very emotional decision, and it's not rational at all. And that's my problem, because then they would just take you down if you just speak the wrong way, or if they don't like the color of your shirt, or if they don't like something. It's ridiculous. I don't care. I mean, you can comment in this video and say, hey man, you're an idiot, and I would support your freedom of saying anything you want to say, even if I don't like it. You know, now you might have a consequences. Yeah, that's cool. I might call you an idiot right back. But still, we both should have the freedom to say whatever we want to say. And the fact that they're taking that away from us is ridiculous. And yeah, I'm waiting on YouTube to see what they say. But if, you know, I'm happy, and it gives me some optimism to know that there's 10 other platforms that would allow that interview to go on. So I have it on Vimeo, Patreon. I have it on Rumble, and I'll eventually, we're gonna probably put it up on Chris's website, or I might make my own website. But yeah, just wanted to make that video with you guys, and I'll just keep everything updated. Tomorrow I have another podcast. It's gonna be a little different subject, but I appreciate you guys' support and all the new people that came into the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Please.